Hey guys, so it's been a while since I have said that I will be getting this album, and finally it arrived a couple days ago, but now I have time to finally film a video. And for this, I want to unbox this and talk a little bit more, I guess, like a review of this, since I liked it so much, and, give you guys my thoughts on this album as a whole. As some of you know, Gfriend has become just one of my favorite groups right now, and I think they will definitely be just on my list of all-time favorite K-pop girl groups if they're continuing on this route. And I really hope that they continue getting the success that they deserve and that they continue making great music, because I just not have been disappointed by them and any of the releases. I just love everything that they're doing, and I'm extremely proud of them, and I'll definitely call myself a buddy. I really just fell in love with them entirely after Rough. Their comeback before this one, I was very interested in them during their Me Gustas 2 or 오늘부터 우리는 era. I did like Glass Bead a lot, but Me Gustas 2 was definitely that that I needed for me to really get interested in them. And they came out with Rough, and I just fell completely for them, and they're now like at least within my top 10, and I wouldn't even, I guess in my top 5, I don't know, but I really have to think it through by the end of the year. But just their style of music, it's really my type and totally my taste. So with Kara just being going on a hiatus, or I guess disbanding, who knows what we're gonna when we're gonna hear of them as a group again. They just definitely restored my, I guess, my interest in K-pop, because I've grown up with K-pop since I was just very young, and it's been 8 years, and I'm 20, so you can tell I just grew up with it. And just seeing Kara just not release music every year is weird for me. So for some reason I just get that vibe from Gfriend that I got from, it's not the same thing as Kara, of course, but I just get a special type of feeling when I listen to them, and that I don't get with every girl group. So I'll just unbox this, show you guys the photo cards they got, and then talk about my favorite songs in the album, and what I want from them in the future. So I got the Lots of Love version. I want to get the Laughing Out Loud version, but this one's quite expensive. So since there's a lot of comebacks that are going to be occurring in September, I decided not to buy the Lots of Loud version just in case. I'll definitely try to get it as soon as I can. But okay, so here's the disc. There's that same pattern behind it, and here's what it looks like. It's flowers, and it says 여자친구 on the bottom, and their logo in English. So here, that's the disc. I'll show you guys this at the end, which is what contains some postcards and photocards. Okay. Oh, and before I unbox this, I'll show you guys what's inside. This is the size of the album. As you can see, it's definitely really big, and it's very thick as well. So definitely really, I love this packaging. Oops. Okay. So here's the front. It's just a drawing of them. Oh, I just love this concept for them. It just fits them fits their personalities and everything. So here's Yerin. She's my third favorite, if you're wondering. Okay, and then So-won, she is my sixth favorite member. You know, I really want to see her improve vocally, and she definitely has in this comeback. Here we have Yerin, So-won, and Eunha. And Eunha's my second favorite. She just has this really sweet voice. Okay. This is so many pictures. And here's Jae. She is my fifth favorite member. And I am so impressed with her. And I'm so glad that they're all improving so much. Shinbi, she is my fourth favorite member. And then, of course, Yeoju. She's my bias, my number one for Gfriend, and definitely one of my, like, she is, like, going to step in as just within my ultimate biases, which is Jessica. Well, you can see my list. I made a video about that, but it's Jessica, Jokwan, Gaing, and I guess Yeoju is going to be added to the mix because I just love her voice. There, they changed the concept. This little what's it called, amusement park setting, it's like in so many photo shoots and music videos. It's like the new K-pop wall. Like there was a wall that was always in K-pop music videos, and now it's this little amusement park. They're so pretty. And then they change it up with like a flower concept now. Definitely in terms of the photo books that I've seen, I prefer the Lots of Love version. That's why I got this one first. I just love this type of concepts. It's just very relaxing to see, and you know, they're not trying hard to do anything. I don't know, for you Gfriend fans, do you think they'll come back again this year? You know, I was hoping that they will make a repack of this, but I don't think they are. I do hope that they'll come back again this year just to get that extra little bonus at the end of the year. And here's lyrics to the songs. And thanks to from the girls. Yuju's is short, just like, what's her name? Yerin's. The credits. Lots of love and a picture of the girls. Okay, so. Oops. And then now moving on to this. This is the only thing I don't like about this. Is this little sticker thing. I don't want to ruin it. And it already looks all kind of ugly. But, you know, I would prefer if they didn't add this. They just added the envelope. But, you know, I don't want to take it off because it's part of the album. Okay, so. I don't know if you get different postcards for this, but I don't remember, but here's one of the pictures. This one, that drawing. Yeoju, Queen, and the cutout, I got Yerin. And these are some stickers that I will never use. And I got Yerin's thank you or little letter. And for Photocards, I got, I always, for Photocards, I'm not a photocard collector, but, I always want to get Yuju, or at least within my top 3, so I either want to get Yuju, Unha, or Yerin. But this time I got Umji, but I don't have a problem with this because with this comeback, she definitely went up a lot in my likeness for her. I don't know how to just explain it, but she has, the thing with her is that she gets criticized so much for her looks. Looking past that, she has this unique voice that makes adds that extra Gfriend flavor that makes their songs very unique, and I'm glad she's stepping us as a vocalist. I hope she continues and gets more lines. So she has impressed me so much, and even though I didn't get Yuju, I got a group photocard. So I'm happy I got all the girls. I don't know if it's rare to get a group photocard. And this is what it looks like on the back. So I'm just happy that I finally got this, and this was a glorious comeback. I'm so proud of them. So, okay, now to talking about the album itself. So, finally, a great solid album from a girl group this year. As a full-length album, we have gotten great mini albums like Act 7 from 4 Minute and some other good ones this year, but this one just stands out a lot for me. Everything that they released is so perfect. Snowflake was a perfect mini album, and this is a perfect full-length album. It's so cohesive. All the songs just blend well together. So the intro for this, beautiful, just like every Gfriend intro that they have. It first starts sounding like NAVILLERA's instrumental, but then it changes. Okay, and then Fall in Love, good track, NAVILLERA, very, very, very strong. Single, LOL, another upbeat song, Distance, then it slows down. Waterflower picks up again, slows down again with Mermaid, and it keeps that slower sound with Sunshine. Then Compas is a FX sounding kind of song. Click picks up again, and Gone with the Wind finishes the album in a great way. If I had to pick my favorite tracks, if you haven't listened to this as a whole, I definitely would say, NAVILLERA, LOL, Waterflower, Mermaid, Sunshine, and Gone with the Wind. I would have loved for them to, they're so busy, but it would have been great to see a music video for Gone with the Wind. I think that could have been another title track for them. That one's just as good or maybe a little bit better than NAVILLERA. And then Sunshine, I can't get over that song. It's so good. It's just the lyrics are so their lyrics are so beautiful in my opinion. Look up their English translations, and it's every song in here. If you do slow songs right, you are in my heart. And they've managed, because some ballads are just so forgettable, but they do it so right. And the thing I love about Gfriend is just they're, even though not all the girls are extremely great vocalists, but they're pretty good, but not all of them are extremely good. Well, with the exception of Yuju and then Unha. But all the girls are improving, and you can tell that by each release and when they're performing live. But the thing is that their voices are all like so different. And for instance, like most of the songs are sung like by Yuju and Unha, but it is a great blending of like a strong voice and like very, very powerful voice, like Yuju's, with Unha's like very sweet tone, like I guess baby type of voice. It's just so perfect. And then you have a very like theatrical voice, like Umji, who like her voice, you can definitely like hear it in a Disney like OST. And I know she sings a lot of that, but it's just adds that extra thing to Gfriend songs. And then you have Shinbi and Yening, who are always improving, and then they're getting more lines. So hopefully in the next comeback we get to see more of Umji, because I think she has that edge, like that extra edge for Gfriend. And obviously, like for instance, I love Soan. I really like her, but we all know she's not the best vocalist in the group. But I feel like she balances everything out, and you can definitely see her improving and getting more lines. But I hope she gets just more singing parts, not rapping parts. I know she's the quote unquote the rapper of the group, but in my opinion, I don't think that their songs really need a rap. Like all these like Gfriend fans, or just their fans in general, are saying like, oh, she should get more rap lines. I don't think their songs need a small little weird rap. It would just sound weird, in my opinion. If done right, then okay, but in my opinion, I don't want to hear her rap. I want her to hear her sing. She doesn't have a bad voice. She just has to continue working and everything. All the girls are improving, and they've been doing just everything perfectly for these past 2 years. And I'm so happy that a group like this came into K-pop, because they just restored, I guess, my hope to, stay interested. Because for me, like especially this year, it has really like struck me how many groups are going to release less music every year. Because I've been into K-pop for such a long time, and it's difficult for me to get into newer groups, and so in a way I was like K-pop depressed, especially with the news of like, let's say 4 Minute disbanding, Kara just disbanding, if you want to say they disbanded, even though they stated that they want to, at least do some projects in the future together. And Minji leaving 21, SNSD not promoting as a group anymore, FX in general just not promoting as a group like ever, and it's just so many contracts are like being expired this year, and it has like really kept me on the edge. So when a group like Gfriend comes along and just does something different, like even though they have the cute concept, they have like an edge. I know like I'm repeating like that a lot, but they do have an edge, that even though that they have a cute concept, they have these powerful choreographies, and like it fits them, they're not constantly changing like other groups. Like even though that is very like interesting, I'm just glad that they're keeping that sound. And maybe in the future they can do something like more dark or something like that, but right now, like, I think it's best for them to just keep their lane and the path that they like created for themselves musically and just concept wise. And obviously I would like to see like something dark for them in the future, and we'll probably get to see that if their company does something unique with them. I just don't want them to be very generic to see what everybody else is doing. So I'm just very happy with this. And you know, this album is definitely worth buying. The packaging is just, even though it's a little bit like, well, even though this album is expensive, like, you get your money's worth for everything that you get from this. Like, you get postcards, you get a 100-something page book, you get a special, like, message from a member, a cutout. Source Music definitely is doing things right with Gfriend, and I'm so glad that they have attained a lot of success, because if they were not getting any type of support, they would not be able to get all these opportunities. And hopefully one day we'll get to see you do release a solo, because I just can't with her voice. I just really, really can't. I just love, and her personality, you know, I'm so obsessed. So I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll definitely be buying Gfriend solo, because she's my everything, and I hope there's a physical copy for it, because I haven't seen any pre-orders for it yet. But September is definitely just going to be a bloodbath of just comebacks, because we got so many people coming back with like full-length albums, and then just like older groups like 2PM, Shiny coming back. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And then you also got like GOT7 coming back, and like A-Pink. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't care who wins music shows anymore. Like, I hope everyone wins at least once. But I just care about mainly in the music. So hopefully we do get our K-pop anthems, because the summer was a little bit calm in terms of comebacks. And I'm just really excited to hear what's going to come. And I'll try to update you guys on whatever I buy, and hopefully I get all the albums I can. I know, I'm so speechless. I'm kind of excited, because, you know, this definitely brightened up my mood, having this and just hearing all these groups coming back. And I started school as well, so you know, that takes me away from the stress of like tests and everything like that. So I hope everybody is having a great year if you're in school, and if you're working, I hope everything goes well, and I hope everyone has a great day. And sorry if I made a long video. I know I rant so much, but you know, I really wanted to gush about how much I like this, because this made the year for me. Like, I needed this and Jessica to come back, really, and release something, and I was just set for the year. But I'm glad the year is picking up with all these groups that I collect and support for so many years. They're coming back, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.